All right, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of NewCastPlus. Uh, I suppose I will what you call a host, and I've got my main crew here. So I'm Robinson, aka Ragnaratsu, and I'll go down the line and introduce everybody. So first we got Drafty Loki, aka Alex,
What's up?
and then we got K, aka
Say
It lagged.
K.
It lagged for a sec, yeah.
Then we got Unchi / Akioni, aka Seth.
Hey.
We got Prime, aka Chris.
hello.
And then we got Ordinal, aka Eddie.
Why is he muted?
Edgar.
Big head Ed?
This fucking guy. Alright, no, forget him. Okay, so for this very first episode, we thought it'd be a good time to, just tell some stories about us, just goofing off and shit. You're already done for. No.
We started.
Oh my god!
This guy. Well, it's fine. It's fine. So I think a good first story, honestly, is to tell about the main thing our school was known for.
Which is
All right.
pencil situation.
Yeah. So one faithful afternoon at when I was going there for middle school, I forgot. I don't know if it's still up or not, but we had a soccer team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was this new kid who had recently just arrived there, and he joins the soccer team. So after like one of their practices or whatever, I guess it's like some sort of like super fucking scuffed initiation. To the poor kid got his pants pulled down, and they grabbed the good old number 2 pencil and
Good old Ticonderoga.
Yeah.
Those things are huge!
Oh no,
Right
it
up
wasn't.
his
It was
artery.
one of those pencils like you hold during like kindergarten.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I didn't know
Now remember
that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a number 2. It was one of those fat pencils that you grip with like your little ass hands in kindergarten.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But it was still Ticonderoga.
Yeah.
Brains or whatever matters.
I'm pretty sure. It got in the news and everything too. Poor fucking kid had to move away and shit.
There was a lot of coverage on it, I remember.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I remember me seeing myself just walking out to school because they had like a bunch of like stock footage they took of kids leaving the school. But yeah, that was an interesting little tidbit.
And that's
So-
pretty scuffed.
Seth,
Hey, you liked it
didn't,
though?
huh?
So do you think he liked it though?
Well,
fuck?
consider,
It
yeah.
was his first experience.
Didn't he have to get surgery on it? His like inner intestines ruptured.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah!
I did not hear anything about that.
Because they were
Well,
like,
then-
because the soccer kids were fucking ferocious, dude. They were trying to like.
Oh,
What?
I don't like this.
Weird.
What kind of topic is this for the first
Nah,
time
nah,
of the podcast?
nah. But the real question is, did they put an eraser side in first or the other way?
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna bet.
assume like
I'm gonna
the-
bet if they were that much of a menace to do that, it probably went in point first. But yeah,
God.
yeah,
wait, I
sounds
looked it up and
horrible.
it's the first link there.
is it?
It really is.
Okay, well, yeah.
It was on a Tuesday afternoon. Oh no.
Oh no, well that's why it happened because Tuesday is when you're gay.
What?
So- No, he
Doesn't
gets
make any
past. It's fine.
sense.
Tuesdays are for the gays. You know that? And if you ain't
Never
got no
knew.
socks on.
I've never heard of this.
Oh my god, the article says on February 3rd, he changed into his soccer
That was 2 days ago!
when he heard one of his teammates yell, Get him!
The anniversary happened 2 days ago.
Several teammates then threw him onto the ground, pinning his arms and holding his head to the floor, and sexually assaulted him.
What?
That is some gay shit.
I think I already know. The
Wait, you
title
saying
for
it was
this
the
one, too.
anniversary of him getting a pencil stuck up his ass?
That was 2 days ago.
Missed it. Damn it.
You know
He's
we
after
can make.
celebrating.
You know we can make the title now.
What?
Pilot and pencils.
Pilot and pencil.
Oh, never. Okay, there. This is at the school I'm currently at, right? There was a good month where it had actually become a problem that people were what's the iPhone thing where you airdrop? Okay,
Yeah, airdrop.
There was a whole month where people were airdropping like just random students' nudes. Like
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
People kept just like exposing and just airdropping people's nudes like for a whole month.
That's
Like-
some menace shit.
Like I'd be sitting at lunch, I'd get a notification on my phone, I whip it out. It's like, do you want to accept this like airdrop or whatever? And it says, okay, sure, whatever. And then it's just like some student.
It's like the girl sitting across from you or some
Yeah.
shit. You're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
I knew some of them. So like it had to become such a problem that they had a meeting and they called everybody down to the auditorium and talking about, they're gonna be checking for people airdropping and shit now. And they had this whole presentation of that people came and talking about, fucking the CP rates and shit in like Indiana and everything. It's like
Son of a.
it's so fucked. I remember that. That was a huge problem.
What the fuck? That's weird.
That's down atrocious.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
There was just people all the time. There's like a bunch of females that they would just be getting exposed like on multiple sites. But it's it's pretty fucked.
I bet you think some of the kids that ever got it just still kept it.
Probably.
That'd be fucking weird if they kept.
No,
it.
there's definitely some fiends that save that shit.
Like imagine being like a loser ass kid and like with a fucking iPhone who just happens to like keep getting like news. She's like, oh yeah, my lucky day.
Fuck.
Oh god, I can imagine. It's probably like some weirdos that had like a crush on like some certain popular girl and like they got news. She's like, oh yeah, my dream.
That kid was happy as fuck that day. That was a birthday
I
gift.
can't wait to lock my doors. Like, bro.
Can't wait to get home. Oh man, that's weird though.
That's some criminal shit.
Anyone else got a story?
Oh man, I know damn well y'all got some stories.
Yeah.
Not many that are that sexually explicit.
Yeah, I don't know
suppose.
why. It's just happened. The first few ones were just like that.
I suppose I shall stand forth and begin telling.
Go ahead.
So, I was kind of an ass in middle school, okay? I was
Yeah.
kind of dumb and a little edgy.
Yeah.
And the amount of times I've gotten in trouble for some pretty dumb shit is pretty funny. Okay. Like, let's say 8th grade, especially, my teachers hated me. My reading and social studies teachers, they did not like me. Like one bit. Like they had a personal vendetta against me. Like if they saw me on the street, they would probably try and swing on me. But that's besides the point. I mean, probably rightfully so, but in class, I would get in trouble for a lot of shit. And I swear to God, I got framed by my previous actions before. There was one day in class where I was sitting at my desk, we had assigned seats, and I was sitting on like the side of the room, walking. I noticed that the desk feels kind of loose, like the top part. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is
Oh.
this? Yeah, Alex, you know about this.
I remember, yeah, because I was in all your classes in 8th grade.
Yeah, so fucking I go to sit down, I rest my elbows, my arms on the desk, and I'm like, what the fuck? This shit's kind of wobbly, bro.
The whole thing came off.
So I went to go grab the desk, like the side part, and like the top part of the desk just fell off. The top part of the desk fell off, and it was off completely. Like, I'm telling you, it wasn't connected to anything on like the metal framing. It was completely off. And so I moved the desk and I put the top part off, to like show that it's broken and it's not really like, you know, no one can use it. And the teacher came in, and I was like laughing, you know, because it was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny as fuck. See and with that, like, it looked really bad, right? I didn't really think about how it looked until, like, if a teacher walked in and saw it. So they automatically assumed that I broke the desk. Like, me, I broke it. Which I didn't. It was already like that. So, you know, like, I'm like putting my head down, fucking laughing my ass off because I just stole another desk from someone. I have my head down, laughing my ass off, and like my face gets red when I laugh. Okay, I gets really red, especially if I'm like embarrassed.
Yeah, that happens to me too.
And like I put my head up, and the teacher's standing right over me. I just got the biggest douchebag smile on my face. And she's like, you know, blah, 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 you know, I'm gonna fucking call your parents and shit, and they did. And I was like, shit, man, really? Fuck, you know. And I'm, you know, the day goes on. I get past that class. It was like, I think 4th hour, right, or something like that. But then social studies class came, and that was the last period, 8th period or 7th period, one of those two. Fucking, I go in there, and the social studies teacher pulls me out to the side in the hallway, and she's like, no, you can't go in there. I don't want you breaking any desks. I'm like, what?
They had labeled you already?
Yeah. So I basically got framed by myself because previously I was a little dumbass. That's really it.
You know what that reminded me of now?
What?
Jacob told it a while ago. It was when Jacob was in the call or whatever, about that time you had gotten like sent to the office because you pretended to like whack off in like the corner of the class.
Oh, I gotta say that, bro. I gotta tell that story. I gotta tell this story, bro. Like, you just reminded me. This was 8th grade once again. Back to the dumbass middle school year, bro. So earlier in the day, you know, the power went out. I think it was like 1st semester or 2nd semester or some shit. It was my PE period. It was my PE period, right? It was like, I don't know, 3rd, 4th period or some shit. It was kind of early. And you know, the power went out earlier, like I said. We go in there, and the locker room, every other light is on, by the way. Every other light in, like, the gym and the school and stuff is on. But in the locker room, the lights were off. And me being an 8th grader, I had to take this opportunity. So, I was trying to get people to laugh. I was like, hey, bro, look at me, you know, doing dumb shit, you know. And then I go in the corner, I'm like, yeah. But I wasn't actually doing that. I was just making the motion, making the sound, you know. And before I knew it, I turn around, and you know, people are like pointing, like, bro, the gym teacher's here. I'm like, oh shit. I look around. I swear to God, I'm telling you, I'm not being racist. I'm not being racist, okay? I'm not being racist. Our gym teacher is black, okay? He's really fucking black. And he had a neon green, like, sports t-shirt, and that shit was are you fucking kidding me? That shit was floating, okay? That fucking gym teacher shirt was floating. I was like, holy shit. That's a fucking floating shirt right there, dude. So I'm like, oh shit, you know, I saw him, he was clearly looking at me. I stopped doing it, and I went to go, like, to my locker, and I was gonna change, right? He's like, you know, you're going to biz for that, right? I'm like, fuck. Like, in my mind, I'm like, shit, I don't want to go to biz. And for those who don't know, biz is like our ICBM at our school. Is behavior improvement zone. I'm like, fuck. You know?
Go to biz.
And
behavior improvement zone.
Yeah, I fucked up. It's just like jail. But that's for another time. That's for another time. Fucking, I get put outside, you know, fucking, I'm just standing there like, fuck, really? I gotta go to biz for this shit, man? Fuck, you know? Because I already had a bad history that before in middle school. So, you know, I'm just sitting there thinking, and then my boy Christian comes up. And I was like, trying to tell, I was like, bro, this sucks ass, you know, like, I'm about to go to biz for this shit. And the dude comes out while in mid-sentence explaining the story, and he's like, man, what the fuck? You going to biz for real now? And he set me up. I went down to biz, and it was terrible. Like, I don't even, dude, they thought I was like a terrorist or something. They brought the cops down there and shit, bro. They got the principal. I'm like, damn.
I hate that shit. When they bring the cops down the base, make them give you scared as fuck. I hate them.
Like, and the dean, one of the deans, Mr. I can't say his name. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say his name, but
doesn't even go to the school anymore.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Perez.
the dean, fucking, he was like telling me a story. He was trying to compare it to like me like pissing in someone's backyard, and they saw it like with this dick, like with this dick out. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not what it was like at all, bro. I was just joking. I wasn't even beating nothing, bro. And they're like, yeah, well, it's not a joke. If you did that for real, like the cop like looked at me, you know, he's trying to like mean mug me. He's like, if you did that for real, you would have went to jail for indecent exposure. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, it ain't even that serious. They got the vice principal, the principal, and they're like, we know you're a good kid sometimes, and we know you're smart, but you've been getting in trouble too much. And so, as a result of that, I had ICBM for like 2 days. It was like 4 days actually, like the whole week. And they had us do these things called ripple effects, and basically what they were was like this stupid ass fucking educational bullshit that they would give you, like trying to basically evaluate what you did wrong and why you got in trouble. And they gave me ones for like masturbation addiction and sexual addiction. I'm like, what the fuck do you think I am, bro?
I hated that shit.
And that's it.
Yeah, that man.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up a story about broken desks because, you know, you talked about it. It's gonna be short, but I remember it was in 7th grade. I was a little lad that was shy as fuck, right? And I didn't really talk. I minded my own business with anyone. Like, I don't know, if you talk to me, I'd be like, you know, whatever, right? And I remember, I was in science or whatever the heck.
What, are you like thinking of it?
No, I was just thinking of a funny story too. I'll say it after yours.
All right, but I was telling yeah, this is dying.
No, finish yours. I'll say mine after.
Basically, there's a kid.
Bruh.
He's dying.
No, please finish yours, dude.
If I keep talking, you laugh one more time. What I'm trying to say is,
This fucking dude.
yeah, I want to know. Well, what's so funny? Go ahead, explain this.
Just tell you.
Go ahead.
I know what he's about to bring up. I fucking know it, bro. I know what he's about to bring up.
Because I was thinking about like our stories from school, right? I remember that we used to do a whole lot of stupid shit at lunch, and I remember when it was in like 6th grade, I think. It was like me, Seth, and like some other fucking retard kids, right, sitting at this table. And we used to sit one of the booths.
Bro, this didn't even get to the point.
What the fuck?
I don't know why, because I'm imagining it. But Seth, do you remember when we were done with our trays?
Yeah.
Oh. No, when we were finished eating.
All right.
Dude, I don't know why, but we're fucking retarded. And then everyone at the table would just take their trays and dump it underneath the table.
I thought you were gonna say something else because I remember fucking Anthony. Oh shit! I probably shouldn't say their names. Hold up.
I don't think it matters if you say
No.
first names.
It was me and Anthony. You remember this shit?
No, okay. First names only. By the way, we'll do that. Fucking me, Anthony, and Angel. After we were done, we used to grab our trays and take them up, you know, like the weird fucking like conveyor belt thing. And we used to throw them over the fucking thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. He used to take the trays and throw it over. I remember you said one time you threw it over the conveyor thing, and you heard someone say, "Son of a bitch!" You son of a bitch.
I swear to God, no! I swear to God, I threw it over. I heard the impact. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Nah, Alex, you were thinking of the time when me and Anthony used to chuck our trays over there, and I smacked them literally in the face. She's like, "I'm a bitch."
I don't know why, but we were retards. Like, we wouldn't even take our trays up sometimes. We just throw them underneath the booths and just.
Yeah, people were fucking menaces during lunch. Like, people would, like, twist up the fucking ketchup and mayo packets and smash it with their fists. Like,
oh, I remember that.
Like, why?
Or we used to fucking put grapes underneath Alex's binder and just squish it.
No, but speaking of twisting the packets, I think it was like you, Robert. It was you, me, and Edgar stayed at the table. I think I twisted up a mayo packet and then I put it underneath the tray and then I like smacked the tray down. That shit went all over the fucking pillar next to us.
No, that's fucked up. You know what I just remembered?
What?
Okay, this is when I was at my current school. It was maybe sophomore year. We were just eating lunch, right? And like, okay, there's like a fight in the lunchroom like every other day. You know, people are used to it by now. But this one had broke out between a dude and a female, right? No, so I'm ignoring it because a motherfucker's hungry, right? So I'm just eating my shit. I look over. This guy emptied out a tray and hit the female hard as fuck with the tray over her head.
Damn.
Sorry.
She knocked her out. Dude, there was a fucking stretcher that came and got her.
Wow.
They had to wipe off fucking blood off the floor.
Damn, they're really trying to kill someone.
This
Chris
dude,
Breezy.
yeah,
They woke up Chris Breezy.
it was fucking terrible, man. Holy shit. Oh man, that was
Man.
lunchrooms were just fucking arenas.
I was gonna say, adding on to the lunchroom stores. I don't know why, but you know how we had like the big ass fucking garbage can things where you gotta throw away your
Yeah.
food. I remember we literally straight up just chuck our whole fucking our whole trays in that bitch. And I don't know why. I just think that shit was funny as fuck.
In the fucking gym locker room, people would throw the fucking garbage cans over the
Oh,
locker.
yeah. They'll take the
so
whole garbage can
stupid.
and throw it over the lockers. Oh man.
You guys were like flipping over trees and shit. You know what's happening at my school? They were flipping over entire dudes. No, like there was this one time. There was like these. They had to be at least like each like 6 feet tall, right? 2 humongous ass dudes. They had started getting in a fight or whatever because I guess like one of them threw like dumped water on the other or something, like some stupid shit like that. This dude grabbed the other one, no shit, flipped him over on his back and threw him onto the lunch table. It took like 4 cops and a principal to separate them.
That's not
They were moving around the cops with them while they were trying to fight.
Bro, that is not a school fight. That's Attack on Titan, bro.
Hey, that's the Hulk.
That fucking reminded me of a story when I think it was 7th grade. You guys remember Daryl, right? And
Yeah.
Joseph.
I know Daryl, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Joseph did to Daryl to make him angry, but all I hear, well, for context, Daryl's like 6 foot something, and he took 2 steps across the fucking classroom and fucking flipped over Joseph and started beating on him. That shit was wild.
He's
Yeah, dude.
cool as hell though.
Daryl
Yeah,
was
but
like
Daryl's
6
cool
foot 4 or 5 at the time, and Joseph was like
Yeah.
over 1 foot shorter than him.
Didn't you
Daryl
guys say
Bauer
something
was
like you
pretty
asked him if he watched like Night Shift Nurses or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
asked
me,
you
who can
guys?
tell you this? I remember this. What was it? me and Kate were in health, right? We were just like doing our own thing, like we were just like vibing, like every usual like other day in health. Now I remember, I think Kate and me were talking about animes or something, wherever the heck. And Daryl brought up, it was like, damn, like y'all talking about animes, bro? Or no, it was like hentai or some weird shit. I don't know. We were fucking bastards talking about whatever. And then Daryl was like, damn, bro, y'all watch hentai? That shit is fire, bro. My favorite's Night Shift Nurses. And we're like, me and Kid looked at each other like, what? Who the fuck is this dude? What?
It was fucked up, but I remember when anybody would turn off the lights.
Oh yeah, Mr. Daryl, where'd you go?
And like it's funny too because he would go along with it and like just smile. So you see like this like white set of teeth just in the back of the room. Man, he was cool as hell. That was so funny.
You even got the teacher to laugh at that one.
Especially in that one science classroom. I forgot
Mr.
what
Miller.
it was. Yeah.
That's the one where they fought. They broke the desks too.
Oh, I do remember that now. Because the teacher he was just like irritated, like, man, I don't want to deal with this shit. There was a good time where people had to like share tables or whatever because there weren't enough because they destroyed one of them.
Oh yeah.
Man. That
It
shit
had
was
to be like
fucking
every
good.
other day that a table broke.
I remember I woke up like in such a bad mood that day, and I got my breakfast right. I was really excited to eat my yogurt. The fucking like I don't know. I forgot what it was fucking called, but they're like that bunny, like Gogurt or something. I don't remember. But
Tricks.
yeah, it was like that Trix yogurt thing. But we were in Miss Pablava's class in science, and Anthony.
Oh, I remember.
And Anthony and Adrian were just fucking with me like the whole time. I was getting like really pissed, and they were chucking my yogurt across the room. I wanted to eat it so bad, bro, because I was like in a really bad mood. And like I got up because Anthony took my yogurt. I just rocked it right in the face. This one was class. And Anthony got up. And dude, I swear to God, it was like Broly. He wasn't even fazed by it. He was like. He got up, grabbed me, and shoved me into Miss Pablava's microscope. Steve fell all over. And Miss Pablava came in the room and just stared at me. I was on the floor with like covered in microscopes. She's like, "You gonna pay for those?" I was like, "No, I'm not."
Oh my god.
Shit like that is like the only reason I ever fucking miss school.
But sadly,
but,
regret everything.
Yeah. So I think that's a relatively good time to leave it off at. We've got some good shit. So everybody's links, will be below. We've all been streaming and shit lately, and it's been real fun. So if you've enjoyed today, be sure to check everyone out and give them a watch. But other than that, thank you for watching if you've lasted this far, and we'll see you next week.